Please remain standing as we are led in the Pledge of Allegiance by those graduates who will be entering the armed forces, followed immediately by our national anthem being sung by our senior chorale and concert choir members. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and please be seated. Before we begin tonight, I would like to call our senior class officers to the podium for a special remembrance. Please join me in a moment of silence as we honor the lives of our friends and family who are not with us, but whose love has left a beautiful, unforgettable mark on our hearts, including our classmates, Annalicia Liedke and Louis Stanton. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, our distinguished graduates. Good evening, and welcome to the Fayetteville-Manlius Central School District commencement exercises for the class of 2025. Today is a day of celebration and reflection, a momentous occasion where we gather to honor the hard work, dedication, and achievement of our graduates. This ceremony marks not just the end of a chapter, but the beginning of a new and exciting journey. Each of our graduates has spent years preparing, learning, and growing, both academically and personally. They have faced challenges with resilience, embraced opportunities with enthusiasm, and today they stand ready to step into the future with confidence and hope. As we come together to celebrate their accomplishments, let us also acknowledge the support and encouragement from families, friends, and teachers who have been integral to their success. It is a community effort that brings us to this proud moment. We are grateful for the contributions of each person who has helped shape the paths of these remarkable young individuals. Tonight, we will hear words of wisdom from our speakers, enjoy performances, and most importantly, witness the conferring of diplomas that symbolize the culmination of years of hard work. This is a time to honor the past, celebrate the present, and look forward to the future with optimism. Without further ado, let us commence this evening's celebration and extend a warm welcome to everyone here today. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Your future is bright, and the world is ready for your talents, your passions, and your dreams. It is now my honor to introduce our first distinguished speaker for tonight, who will be representing the senior class with his insightful words and inspiring reflections. Please join me in welcoming Senior Class President Zachary Mangoba to address the class of 2025.
Guys, I'm not short. He's just taller than he looks. Thank you all. I'm incredibly grateful to welcome you all to today's ceremony. Whether you are a friend of a graduate or a relative of one, I thank you for coming to celebrate this occasion with us all and for the unwavering support you provided us these past 18 years. On behalf of the class, I'd also like to thank the faculty, staff, administrators, and members of the Board of Education who dedicate so much of their time to offering us endless opportunities to achieve and grow, both in and out of the classroom. Between the teachers directly working with students every day, the counselors constantly ensuring our success in the present and in the future, and the administrators supporting us from behind the scenes, we as a class are truly indebted to every single one of you. But above all, I'd like to thank all of you who sit here before me, the class of 2025. Today is the culmination of our childhood. I, among the rest of your peers, deeply appreciate each individual effort that earned you the ability to experience this moment, to sit in your chair today and walk the stage before your friends and family. So, be proud when you walk the stage today, for you truly have earned it. However, despite the importance of this destination we call graduation, let us not forget about the journey. Despite the fancy adornments we're all wearing, my fancy bedazzled cap that already is broken, and all the photos I mentioned to take, today is far less about, well, like today. We didn't all come here today to don a fancy cap and shake Mr. McNamara's hand, no insult to him, and sing the alma mater. In fact, I'd be willing to bet most of you can't sing the alma mater without the thing in front of you. Instead, to celebrate today is to celebrate the past 18 years of work and effort rather than anything else. In turn, for this speech, I asked myself how I could most effectively summarize these last 18 years in each of our FM experiences. So I reviewed my own lens, my camera roll. As a kid born in the 2000s, I've had a phone for quite a while, and I've used it to document the ebbs and the flows in the stories of my life. Scrolling through, my eyes immediately jumped to the successes I could find. $145,000 raised by our DMMCs in Stuco, $12,000 to P-Sync by the MUN Club, homecoming victories, successful float builds, BHM and API assemblies, musicals and plays, sectional victories, science Olympiad victories, fun and laughter adorning each and every one of these moments. And for each of these successes, I'm extremely proud of the countless hours and sleepless nights spent by each student who dedicated their time towards pursuing something larger than themselves. However, in my camera roll, I always find photos that not just document the successes, but also the failures. Photos of myself at my lowest moments in the struggles of my own mental health. Struggles that I know now firsthand that I, nor anyone else here today, am not alone in facing. This incredible class has taught me that lesson, that none of us are ever truly alone in what we go through. And so, in this same light, I am extremely proud of how each and every one of us has been able to build ourselves back up and face the struggles and the successes that we leave untold. Between these snapshots of the highs, the lows, the mundane in-betweens, I believe my camera roll has encapsulated the true experience of high school. And as I walk the stage today, the photos and videos I have of myself, my friends, my teammates, my teachers will become increasingly nostalgic as the unvarnished storybook of high school comes to a close. And with this nostalgia, I encourage each of you with a simple advice to take more photos after the ceremony. Capture in order to, as my fellow AP Lang students would say, embrace the moment you are living in, be it the good, the bad, or the mundane. In the same way, I look back upon my elementary years with rose-colored glasses. The days of nostalgia will soon slowly shift to tours through Mill Run Park, visits to Fayette's or Snowtop with my friends, even lengthy conversations with Mr. McGuigan, shame he couldn't be here today, or bus 6 on the way here. There you go. Take those moments of every moment you have left. Take these photos of every moment you have left. Include the people who you are with, those that who you love. Your future self will always look back with a hint of envy, wishing, if just for a fleeting moment, to re-experience those moments with the new wisdom you've since gained. Look, y'all, it may seem scary, we're leaving our childhood. In the coming years, we'll have to be filling out job applications. I know, I said it, it's a slur. Even more, as Rory Gilmore from the show, The Gilmore Girls said, we prayed for today's quick victory, crossed off days off our calendars, countless hours, minutes, seconds, and now that it is here, I'm sorry it is. Because it means leaving my friends who inspire me and the teachers who shape my life impermeably and forever. Leaving the memories and connections we have here in Manlius is difficult, but we must first move forward, even when it's hard to let go of the people and environment that we call home. But leaving doesn't mean forgetting. We carry every laugh, every hard moment, every person who shaped us. Now, we get the honor to branch out, to meet new people, to find new inspirations, and become even more than we imagined. So, let's be excited for what's ahead, while always cherishing what brought us here. Congratulations, class of 2025, and I thank you for who you have been, who you will be, and who you become. Thank you.
Thank you, Zach. Each year, the #1 student in the graduating class has the honor of addressing the class. It is my honor to introduce Dennis Gersoy to address his classmates.
Hello everyone, and welcome, families, friends, faculty, staff, members of the Board of Education, administrators, guests, and fellow graduates of the class of 2025. To begin, on behalf of our class, I'd like to thank the faculty and staff of FM who dedicate their efforts to make sure we all have great learning experiences. I want to also thank my parents, because they're the reason I'm up here today. They provided me with all the resources to flourish and have always been there for me. They trusted me to explore, to make mistakes, bought all the Pokemon packs I begged for as a younger kid, and through all of it, they let me become my own person, not who they wanted me to be, but who I wanted to be. And thank you to my sister, who's always been there to push my buttons and my limits. It's a special kind of love when someone roasts you at breakfast and roots for you by dinner. And so, moving on, graduates of the class of 2025, we made it. We are here today to celebrate all of our hard work over the past 13 years and to reflect on our experience. We've each spent more than 270,000 minutes sitting in class, more than 2,000 hours on homework, and none of you are going to need a bathroom pass to use the restroom again. But during our last 4 years together, some of you joined academic or special interest clubs where you competed for our school. Some of you collected countless hours of community service or pursued academic excellence. Student athletes, you all played your hearts out on the field. Maybe you served our students through the student government, or perhaps you worked a job after school or on the weekends. Others made beautiful music through their participation in orchestra, band, and choir. Drama and theater, you put on amazing shows, and writers and artists, you showed us your endless creativity. I'm probably missing many of you in this list, but my point is to give a shout out to everyone who has made efforts and progress that you think has gone unrecognized. Your family, your friends, and those you share these experiences with understand and know the sacrifices you made to be here today. I respect each of you and congratulate you on a job well done. As we gain more knowledge and skills, something that likely impacted the route of our paths was the answer to the question we were all asked starting at a young age. What do you want to be when you grow up? In elementary school, this question was the best. I knew kids wanted to be an astronaut, a movie star, or even the president. I personally wanted to be a professional Lego builder, coming up with new designs for Lego sets. So clearly, we all had equally big dreams. But as we grew up, this question became stressful and came with the pressure of having to try to know your life plan out as a kid, just trying to make it through high school. It ingrains us with this idea that what we do and accomplish defines who we are. I challenge us to reconsider the question of what do you want to be when you grow up, and instead ask, who do you want to be when you grow up? With just a small shift in how we frame the question, it takes on a deeper importance. It turns our future goals and sense of self into something that's rooted in identity, not just in achievements or career paths. It reminds us that our identity isn't permanently shaped by our genes, past choices, or even pure luck. Instead, who you are and what you value are choices you have the most control over in life and shape how people remember you years from now. Many people today live by a be, do, have mindset, where they believe that when they have these things, they're going to be able to do these things, and then they're going to be able to be this person. The problem there is that you need to have those things before you can start doing things to be that person. So you're constantly waiting for that job, for that place you want to move to, or even for that salary. But I encourage everyone to flip that to a be, do, have mindset. You want to be the person that you want to become and do the things that person does. And by doing so, you'll have the life that person has. But along the way, you'll inevitably run into roadblocks. Life is a big game of perspective, and while there's no board game out there called perspective, there is one called life. And it's up to us to decide how we react when we're faced with rejection, hardship, or challenges. You're not only winning when things are going your way, you have to figure out how to win when things aren't going your way. When a photographer can't change a scene, he changes his angle and lens to capture the best of that scene. Similarly, when you can't change a situation in your life, change your perspective and mindset to get the best out of that situation. So the real question isn't what's happening, it's what are you choosing to see? I can't stand up here today and tell you how you are going to succeed in life, but I can stand up here and tell you that you've got as good a shot as the person seated right next to you. Each day brings a new opportunity for success, and you should not let the past day stop you from doing the very things you want to do in the present. As we move on to the next stage in our journeys, don't hide who you are. Don't be afraid to share your voice. Be curious. Be bad at something new. Get outside your comfort zone. Take risks. Challenge yourself, because that's where you're going to grow. When things are going in your favor and when they aren't, make sure to take a step back and be grateful for what you have and what you've done. You might not notice your progress if you're constantly raising your bar. And look at those who are less fortunate than you, not those above you. That way, you won't belittle the blessings that have been given to you. So be true to yourself, but above all, be kind. Be the reason someone smiles today. Whether you know it or not, there are people in this world that look up to you every single day. They look up to you for your humor, your energy, your support, and your smile. And as you move forward, don't forget to stay grounded. No matter how far you go or what you achieve, remember that success means more when you have people to share it with. Greatness isn't just about reaching the top, it's about lifting others up along the way. So keep being the person others need you to be. To paraphrase the late Leo Buscaglia, Too often, we underestimate the power of a smile, a listening ear, an honest compliment, or even the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential to turn a life around. So go out and change this world for the better. Change this world as doctors, as teachers, engineers, business people, artists, athletes, whatever you want to be. But remember to be kind. Be quick to forgive those who have wronged you. Smile and say hello to a stranger. Practice kindness and empathy towards others. Our world needs it now more than ever. And when the world rains on your day, which it will, go put on your rain boots and play in the puddles. Every day might not be good, but there is something good in every day, FM. Congratulations, class of 2025, and thank you.
Thank you, Dennis. Tonight we are delighted to present a musical selection in celebration of the class of 2025. Please enjoy "Oh Love" by Elaine Hagenberg. This piece will be performed by our senior chorale and concert choir members under the direction of Mr. Sean Hebert. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce our esteemed Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Craig Tice, to offer some words and introduce our commencement speaker. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Tice.
On behalf of the Board of Education, the school administration, and the faculty and staff of the Fayetteville-Manlius Central School District, I'd like to congratulate all of you on a job well done. Each and every year, it is my pleasure as Superintendent of Schools to impart some sage wisdom and advice to our graduates before I have the distinct honor of introducing the faculty keynote speaker for this evening's commencement address. Because you had to navigate the COVID-19 pandemic during your time in middle school, it would be very easy for me to applaud your tenacity, adaptability, and perseverance. You had to juggle the expectations of the remote, hybrid, and in-person learning models to keep the momentum going forward during this challenging time. Needless to say, the pandemic brought forth a multitude of obstacles that all of you had to overcome in order to reach today's finish line. You should be proud of all that you've accomplished. But more recently, the High School Capital Improvement Project has created some unique challenges and obstacles that you needed to navigate over the course of the past year. That being said, I'd like to draw your attention to some of the high school special design features, especially those that mirror your entire schooling here at Fayetteville-Manlius. Hopefully you'll see the connections because this recent construction project has a lot in common with your growth as an FM student since you first arrived on campus for the Link Crew orientation. First, I would like to comment on the building's openness of design. From the outdoor courtyard to the open floor plan of the newly renovated cafeteria, you should remember that in life there are no walls holding you back. Please take comfort in knowing that all the opportunities afforded to you in your FM education will help you to make the impossible possible. Secondly, I would like you to think about the enclosed courtyard at the high school. The new enclosed courtyard of the high school, like your FM education, was not only designed for your protection, but provides ample space to enjoy the outdoors. When challenges arise in your life that may cause you some doubt, remember to center your outlook and relocate yourself towards your own internal courtyard so that you see all the possibilities that await, just like the beautiful blue sky. Next, your FM education is like the floor of the newly renovated classroom additions. Your education at FM is like the floor of these additions is a symbol of a solid foundation and should remind you what you've learned here will help prepare you for the next chapter of your life. Never forget that the rigor and relevance of your academic preparation will serve you well for whatever the future holds for each of you. Finally, I would like you to think about the creative design of the relocated main office and nurse's office and learning support center, which will be in the center knuckle of the building. This contemporary, centralized, accessible design is a graphic reminder that your FM education has prepared you to be creative and adaptable to the many challenges that you will face as you go forward from this commencement ceremony. Your education has helped to center you as you move forward. I encourage you to continue and think and dream about all the possibilities that life has to offer. While the actual renovations and capital improvements at the high school will continue in the months ahead after your graduation, please know that your schooling at FM has prepared you well to succeed in any future of your choosing. With that said, it's now my distinct honor and privilege to introduce this evening's faculty keynote speaker, Mr. William Bradley DeLands. A veteran high school instructor of mathematics, Mr. DeLands has been teaching in the FM district for the past 17 years, which was preceded by a nearly equal amount of time working as an engineer with the Eaton Krause-Heinz division. A second career professional, Brad made the decision to switch to education at the age of 39. It's a decision for which all of us at FM are most grateful. Always staying busy, Brad served as a link crew coordinator for 16 years, key club advisor, fishing club advisor, and as an instructional specialist for the math department. Outside of school, Brad remains an active member of the Manlius United Methodist Church for 34 years, where he's taught Sunday school and led the youth group. A 1986 graduate of FM High School, Mr. DeLands grew up in Manlius and now lives in Fayetteville. He holds a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from Syracuse University, a master's of business administration from Syracuse University, and a master's of science in teaching from Lemoyne College. When he's not enjoying the company of the family dogs, Brad makes every effort to attend or chaperone numerous events at school. At last year's junior prom, several of his pre-calculus honor students made a valiant attempt to teach him the Macarena. I hear it was a valiant attempt. A humble and kind and loyal person who would do anything to help a friend, Brad enjoys traveling with family, which includes his wife Lola and his sons Tim and Nick. Nick, who's a junior at FM. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Brad DeLands to deliver this year's commencement address.
Got to get to the right page here. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, class of 2025. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you tonight and to say a few words as you prepare to leave us and to go on to your next adventure in life. It is a tremendous honor and privilege for me, so thank you. As Dr. Tice said, I am a proud member of the FM class of 1986. And 39 years ago, my classmates and I were sitting where you are right now, getting ready to graduate and go on to the next phase of our lives. Our graduation was not held here, but up at SU's Manley Fieldhouse. And I'll be honest with you, I don't remember who spoke that day, and I don't really remember what they said. But I do remember how I felt. The anxiety and the excitement that I was feeling, I imagine many of you are feeling the same way today. It is a moment for all of you, as this will be the last time that you are assembled together as the class of 2025. Each of you is getting ready to move on to your next adventure, and you will choose your own direction. Whether it is the workforce, you're going to college, you're going in a trade program, you're going into the military, and I know some of you don't have a clue yet what you're going to do, and that's okay. No matter where you are on that spectrum, know that it's okay and you will be fine. You will have your ups and downs, but you will find the path that is right for you. Although I did not get to know all of you, I've been fortunate enough to have worked with many of you in many different ways. In my algebra or pre-calculus class, through the Link Crew program, or Key Club, or Fishing Club. Some of you are my neighbors, and some of you have been teammates of my son. Whichever way it was, I know that this class has a big heart. I got to know many of you last year during your junior year. I had over 70 of you in my pre-calc class. It was one of my favorite years teaching, one of my best years. The classes were fantastic, and it was just, I was sad to see that year end. But personally, it was one of my hardest years. Both my mother and my dad passed away during that school year in a 3-month period of one another. So I want to say to the moms and dads and guardians and all family members gathered here tonight, I want you to know that you're raising amazing people, because the kindness and the love that was shown to me by my students during that difficult time is something I will never forget. The most thoughtful notes and words of sympathy that I received were from my students, 15, 16, 17-year-olds who showed empathy, kindness, caring, and maturity well beyond their years. It meant the world to me, and it helped me get through a very difficult time. But what I want you to know is that no matter what you choose to do in life, these character traits that you showed me last year will carry you far, further than any grade that you received on a math test. Your care for me and the care that I have seen you demonstrate for your classmates and for our community over the years reinforces for me that your lives will be full of wonderful moments, and any choice that you make for your future will be paved in kindness. I was sad to see that school year end and have these students move on to their senior year. But here we are, senior year now over. You made it. You may recall that when you entered as freshmen, on the very first day of school, you participated in our Link Crew program. And your Link Crew leaders did a little activity with you called 64 Squares. They gave you a challenge to find the one safe path across a board made up of 64 pieces of paper. At the end of that activity, they shared a personal story with you. They walked that same board, and they shared with you their journey through high school. And they showed you that sometimes they're moving forward, sometimes things are going sideways, and sometimes that have setbacks. But eventually, they were moving forward and finding their way. And the fact that you guys are sitting here today, right in front of me, just moments away from walking across this stage and graduating, proved they were right. You did it. You found your way. And there was no one safe path across that board. There was no one right way across that board. There was your way. And that's what matters. That lesson from 64 Squares, that lesson holds true as you leave us for the balance of your life. When I left FM High School, as Dr. Tice said, I went off to Syracuse University and I studied electrical engineering. And here I am 39 years later teaching high school math, and I love it. When I was 17 years old and I was trying to decide what I was going to major in college, I used the logic I thought made sense at the time. I liked math, so it had to be something that was math related. My dad was an engineer, so I thought engineering makes sense. I'll major in engineering. And my uncle, he was an electrical engineer. So that's what I used. That's how I decided to major in electrical engineering. It all made sense to me. I went off to Syracuse University, and after 4 years of college and graduating with my degree in electrical engineering, there was one thing that I knew at that moment that I did not want to be, and that was an engineer. But that degree opened doors for me, and it got me my first job as in a sales training program for an electrical manufacturing company here in Syracuse. I started in sales, and then I went into marketing and product development and project management. At times at that company, I was moving forward. There was other times I felt like I was going sideways. And after 17 years in that profession, I decided I want to do something different. I want to be a teacher. And I wanted to be a teacher first. I actually started in the program as an elementary teacher, and then I decided a math teacher, high school math, would be really a better fit for me. That change to a teaching career, that was not easy for me. I had to finish another master's degree in education. I had to quit a good job so that I could student teach. I really don't like change. Transitions are hard for me. Quitting a job and starting another career when I was almost 40 years old and had a 2-year-old son at home was scary. But with the support of my wife and my family, I was able to do it, and I have no regrets. I found my passion in teaching, and being a part of a caring community like Fayetteville-Manlius is amazing. I tell you this in the hopes that you remember that as you decide what's next for you, know that it's okay to make changes. You may love the first thing you do, or you may find yourself needing to make changes to find that passion that you really love. Make sure you love what you are doing. Sometimes it's going to feel like you're going sideways, and that's normal. Sometimes you'll have setbacks, and that's normal too. And sometimes everything seems just to work out right, and it'll feel right, and you will know it. You will find your unique path and what you love to do. Don't be afraid to make adjustments along the way. We are all so proud of you and what you've already accomplished, and we can't wait to see what you do next. I'd like to end with a quote. Everybody was giving me advice on a speech and said, well, you got to have a quote in there. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll think of a quote. And so I was looking for a quote from a famous mathematician. It seemed appropriate, but they were all so boring. So I really wasn't sure what to do. And I was driving home one day and listening to the radio. Yes, I still listen to the radio. I don't know how to listen to music on my phone. And a song came on. It was shortly after your officers had asked me to speak tonight. And this song came on, and I really thought the words were appropriate. It's written by a famous Scottish poet. You may have heard of him. Your parents, I'm sure, if they're my age or around my age, they'll have heard of him. His name is Sir Rod Stewart. Okay, well, he's not really a poet. He's more of a 1980s pop singer. But I thought the words were appropriate for tonight, and I'd like to leave you with some words from one of his songs. I'm not going to sing them. I'm going to say them. May the good Lord be with you down every road you roam, and may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. And may you grow to be proud, dignified, and true, and do unto others as you'd have done to you. Class of 2025, be courageous and be brave, and in my heart, you'll always stay forever young. Thank you so much, and congratulations. God bless you.
It's my turn, class of 2025. Although this is my first graduation as principal, it's actually my fifth as a member of the FM High School administration. I've had the honor of attending 4 ceremonies as an assistant principal, and I've learned something new from each one. This evening, I would like to share 2 important lessons these graduation memories have conjured up for me. I have some vivid memories of my first 2 ceremonies, especially of where I was sitting or standing and exactly how I felt. For example, I clearly remember standing at the gate of Hornet Stadium for the 2020 COVID graduation in my cap and gown for no less than 8 hours in 90-degree heat. I felt hot, I was sweaty, and I was exhausted, but I was extremely proud. The following year, 2021, was just as warm, but so much more hopeful. That was our graduation held at the amphitheater, and we had only gotten permission to hold it 1 week prior when the COVID ban was lifted. It was incredible to see everyone together. I'll never forget how grateful I felt. It was during that same ceremony that I learned a very valuable lesson, delivered not from a textbook, but straight from my conscience. As I sat there at the amphitheater, listening to teacher and graduation speaker Ryan Aldrich give his heartfelt address, I had a moment of clarity. A voice in my head said, "Mr. Mack, as long as you don't become a high school principal, you'll never have to give a speech at graduation." Honestly, the thought of being in Mr. Aldrich's shoes felt terrifying. Yet, students, that leads me to my first lesson, one I learned as a high school student almost 30 years ago. This concept can be attributed to authors Neil Donald Walsh or Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. But the belief is this: there are only 2 emotions, love and fear. All positive emotions stem from love, and negative emotions stem from fear. Although I'm nervous standing in front of you this evening, that can never overpower the love that I have for each and every one of you, for your families, and for the FM community. Never let fear keep you from achieving your goals in life. I knew I had to overcome my fear in order to stand behind this podium, but it would take more than a change in mindset. So I turn to my professional guru, Mrs. Heidi Green. Students, if you haven't had the chance to meet Mrs. Green during your time at FMHS, you truly missed out. She is one of those rare people who seems like she was put on this earth as a gift to others. And as luck would have it, she's also amazing at giving advice. I said to her, Mrs. Green, I'm nervous about my graduation speech. Do you have any advice? She looked at me calmly and said, Pat, you're like the fourth speaker that night. Nobody's even listening at that point, and it's only like 5 minutes in length. I was shocked. Maybe she didn't understand the question because she was way too relaxed. But then I remembered all the times I've seen her speak in public. She's calm, composed, knowledgeable, and somehow manages to sprinkle in a perfect joke or two before returning to her seat. It's like magic. Of course, I'm kidding. The truth is, Mrs. Green is just incredibly well prepared. She has strong professional habits, a deep well of experience, and she consistently leads by example. And those are the qualities I've tried to emulate while preparing for tonight. That leads me to lesson number 2, students. Overcoming my fears, like public speaking, has been possible because of the people I surround myself with. People like Mrs. Green, Dr. Tice, and Miss Wheeler inspire me to grow. They raise the bar. And when you work closely with people who challenge you, who support you, who believe in you, you can't help but become a better version of yourself. I would not be the man I am today without my wife, Vanessa. She believes in me, pushes me, and loves me unconditionally. And I would not be the leader I am today without role models like Dr. Tice, Mrs. Green, and Miss Wheeler, who have shown me what thoughtful, authentic leadership looks like. So students, here's my message to you. Number 1, choose love over fear. Embrace the difficult moments in your life in order to truly grow. Love the experiences. And number 2, surround yourself with people who make you better. Spend time with those who love you unconditionally, who reflect the values you hold dear, who have reached goals you admire. Choose people who inspire you, challenge you, and bring out the very best in you. You owe it to yourselves, and you deserve it. I have no doubt that all of you will go on to do incredible things, and I truly believe the company you keep will help you get there. Be not afraid, students. Congratulations, class of 2025. I'm proud of you. Now the moment we've all been waiting for, the conferring of diplomas, a single act that transforms you from a senior to a graduate. I have asked our administrative team to assist me, as well as Dr. Tice and the esteemed Board of Education to join me in the tradition of the presentation of diplomas. At this time, I invite the seniors in Section A to join us.
Sam Abuagor. Chinmai Anil Kumar Acharya. Simba Acharya. Neil Andrew Adamski. Verna Reddy Aletti. Andrea Yolanda Aguilar Miranda. Grizang Amadzai. Isam Ahmed. Jeremy Andrew Albert. Marcus Albuquerque. Dia Mariam Ali. Danielle Louise Alpert. Zoe Christine Anastasio. Riley James Anderson. Evelyn Marie Anzalone. Antoine Ayombe. Robert Eugene Argyle IV. Ronnie Ashkenazi. Uday Singh Atwal. Thanish Manikandan Ayathwarai Jaya. Amir Barami. Hazel Jane Balterson. Landon Michael Barfnecht. Zachary Clayton Barnes. Okay. Alyssa Grace Barnhart. Annabelle Frances Barkowiak. Shreya Bhattacharya. Sean Michael Bird. Greta Ann Bishop. Andrew James Black. Peyton Grace Blair. Brian John Blasland. Michael David Blasland. Ryan Obang Boatin. Jacob Charles Bolton. John Paul Bordelot. Jackson J. Bowman. Day Alexandra Brooks. Eisen Jan Brouwer. Jackson Everett Dennis Brown. Owen Michael Brown. Carly Dale Bryant. Audrey Grace Brooke. Michaela Jane Burke. John Grosvenor Burns. Ryder Scott Burns. Christian James Bouye. Ashraf Conley. James Yao Chow. Emilia Karitzis Cappers.
Nathaniel Christopher Capria. Nico Christian Capriati. Carson Dean Chamberlain. Kali Matis Chavez. Mingyu Chen. Noah Chen. Colin Michael Chin. Charles Alexander Chisholm. Isabel Kathleen Kristen. Tyler Douglas Civitella. Colin Wesley Clark. Max Ryan Clark. Caleb Perry Collins. Matthew Patrick Crisafulli. Aiden Michael Curran. Anoki Nimish Dalal. Samia Nimish Dalal. Madison Elizabeth Daly. Enoch James Daniels. Kalina Catherine Dannenberg. Liam David Doughton. Adeline Beatrice Davies. Tatum Eve Delaney. Michael Kevin DiMartini. Ella Kate Depard. Maggie Dermody. Charles Robert Royster DeShields. Celia Joan DeSimone. Andrew David Dahara. Annika Emily Darwadker. William Richards Dietrich. Emiliza Isabella Dominguez. Maytal Downey. Ariana Nicole Duncan. Liam James Edwards. Riley Elizabeth Epifani. Emery Summit Conley. Aiden James Escalera. Jonathan Andrew Fallis. Robert Sebastian Felix. Alexander Felzer. Atticus Kevin Felton. Peter Anthony Fiske. Willow Fishman. Emily Elizabeth Flynn. Noah Joseph Fox. Dylan Henry Friedman. Hayden Elizabeth Frisbee. Vanessa Nicole Gaffney.
Diego Angel Garcia. Lindsay B. Gardner. Mark Anthony Gaspari III. Chiara Elena Gilardi. Ramin Golami. Chase Allen Giamichael. Kiora Elizabeth Gibbs. Ava Grace Gillespie. Olivia Jean Giordano. Quinn David Giordano. Oliver Douglas Gorman. Erin Curl Graves. Nigel Roosevelt Green. Trevis Robert Green. Henry Willem Grenis. Braden Michael Griska. Rishi Gudapati. Dennis Jem Gersoy. Devin Rita Hack. Jamie Ronald Hagar. Joshua Kendall Hale. Lavea Lanaya Hall. Alexis Ann Hamilton. Loritz Anderson Hamerick. Karaf Handa. Tucker Bradley Hargrove. Nuria Haas. Reem Alex Hassan. Fatima Regina Hassani. Ava Grace Hathorn. Maxon Rowan Havens. Hero Havey. Randall John Hearn. Dylan James Heaton. Thomas Michael Helmer. Alexander Lewis Henderson. Ozzy Abinai Lottie Hill. Lauren Julianne Hills. Matthew Ryan Heine. Jana Grace Hodge. Andrew William Honer. Alyssa Marie Hollister. Ethan Michael Hauser. Bradley Michael Hugo. Claire Julia Hunt. Connor George Hutko. Lucy Ann Hyatt. David James Inglis II. Maham Iqbal.
Logan Leonard Maurice Jackson. Alora Marie Jaden, or Mary. Marie Nicole Dagusohan Jasmine. Michaela Ames Jennings. Guanting Edison Jiang. Will Zhang. Oh. Jameson Michael Johnson. Aubrey Sarah Jones Pike. Elizabeth Catherine Kawa. Colin Declan Kelly. Phoebe Morgan Keene. Ethan Agbesi Kotoklo. Brooke Avery Cronenberg. Tess Olivia Cronenberg. Nolan Joshua Kruken. James Harrison Cuss. Bridget Rowan Lacey. Sonia Marin Katari Lahaye. Jack Taya Lalick. Lucas Mitchell Ladoff. Addison Grace Labak. Mia Christine Law. Sonia Lee. Valentina Brandao de Oliveira Lelis. Mackenzie Marie Lewis. Maximilian James Lahane. Emma Lee. Richard Wei-Yi Lee. Juliana Eileen Liedka. Ben Liu. Helen Liu. Kelly Yiting Liu. Vincent Lang Liu. Julia Locke. Marissa May Lomberg. Maria Ellis Lorga Novak. Layla Rulene Lugo. Alexander Mikhail Matiso. Meredith Catherine Malone. Samreen Manget. Zachary Aaron Mungaba. Logan James Mann. Jordy Francesque Marie. Joy Marr. Rhiannon Anita Matt. Peter James McBride. Nicholas Stephen McCarthy. Owen Charles McCarthy, Jr.
Catherine Laughlin McCoy. Duncan Borden McDaniel. Elliot McDaniel. Connor Michael McDonald. Lucian Donald McGinnis. Sydney Lane McIntyre. Max Alexander McKendry. Logan Dimitri McNamee. Lily Catherine Mahar. Rami McGezzy. Ritvik Mehta. William Woodhill Merriam. Nolan Gary Merrow. Tegan Danielle Meyer. Tadden Co Minicello. Miller Patrick Modi. Spencer Charles Monteiro. Lila Christine Moran. Nicholas Vincent Morris. Sydney Raylyn Mott. Dylan Joseph Murphy. Finian Keen Murphy. Mackenzie Tate Murphy. Myra Elise Murphy. Abigail Lynn Muscatello. Gavin Matthew Nano. Anderson Brady Nash. Ian Thomas Nelson Boyle. Diana Wynn. Ryan Paul Nichols. Nathaniel Ecker O'Hara. Piyush Ori. Sarah Astor Olson. Matthew Osada. Caitlin Lee Osakowski. Alvin Oyoung. Aiden James Palumbo. Vincent Anthony Parise. Jacob Aaron Parker. Catherine Sarah Parmley. Joseph Patrick Perry. Nathaniel Paramal. Matthew Peschel. Gavin Lee Piccola. Brock Maxwell James Pinkerton. Owen Barton Pipes. Elaine Julia Poole. Safira Marie Pratt. Anthony Joseph Prince. Nicholas Salvatore Prince.
Genevieve Sophia Prue. Grayson Xavier Prue. Drew Joseph Pusha. Alyssa Marie Purcell. Riley Shanye Chen. Zachary Joseph Rabin. Hayden Constance Ratliff. Caleb Asher Ryder. Yashu Joy Wren. Jackson James Reyna. Jacob Philip Roan. Ethan Brady Richards. Rayhan Mohammed Rinzan. Nora Elizabeth Ritter. Esperanza Marie Diaz Rivera. Jack Joseph Rombel. Connor Thomas Ramaki. Madison Grace Ramaki. Mackenzie Ann Ramaki. Madeline Ruth Rosenberg. Lucas Roser. Phoebe Apple Rudder. Mia Sakonju. William Xavier Sanzone II. Bradley Ivan Seville. Alexandra Nicole Scaringe. Matthew Anthony Scaringe. Lara Victoria Shep. Ava Nicole Schrader. Cortland Charles Schroeder. Orion Hunter Schultz. Anna Grace Schwartau. Erin Claire Schwades. Natasha Elizabeth Scroggins. Annika Joyce Gaderi. Olivia Darlene Serbanowitz. Ashley Madison Seidberg. Keanu Kalani Singstack. Dmitry Sergiev. Nicholas Sergiev. Samantha Remy Shapiro. Lala Elizabeth Sharples. Jay Shi. Alex Shim. Harper Quinn Shute. Jocelyn Renee Silvas. Dory Sinclair. Danielle Marie Smith. Jayla Deanna Smith.
Tyler David Smith. Ian R. Snyder. Joseph Addison Snyder. Jonathan D. So. Rowan Bloss Spates. Julia Marie Spicer. Andrea Hope Stannard. Catherine Abigail Stark. Andrew Carter Steele. Ella Christine Stevenson. Riley Ann Stevenson. Reagan Sierra Stock. Isabel Rose Sullivan. Daniel Philip Summers. Ashley Angela Surrey. Luke Julian Sidorovich. John Irving Tabor. Cameron Alfred Tallarico. Maricela Angeli Tallarico. Sam Ryan Tebow. Owen Christopher Thielen. Bennett Michael Turkowitz. Manel Thib. Alexander Keith Thomas. Brian Joseph Tonkovich. Gavin Michael Toper. Luca Ryan Trombino. Addison Ellis Trussell. Abigail Ann Tyler. Celeste Justice Umstead. Matthew James Vandewater. Ethan Cherian Varghese. Lilia Vartinian. Ananda Krishnan Vayakulil Rajivan. Anya Verma. Una Shayla Vlasic. Jack Ethan Vose. Cullen Rockwell Vredenberg. April Pa Wah. Kyle Eric Bradford Walker. Catherine Grace Walters. Teresa Audrey White. Laura Ann Wicks. Avery Elise Will. Amelia Mary Williams. Bradford Mitchell Worden. Isabella James Young. Amar Abdallah Yusuf. Nicole Minghui Zhang. Ryan Zhu.
At this time, class of 2025, please rise. Zachary Mangoba, please come up to the stage. Graduates, it is now time for the ceremonial turning of the tassels, signifying your transition from students to alumni. As you move your tassels from right to left, you mark the end of one journey and the beginning of another. Congratulations on your achievements, and welcome Fayetteville-Manlius graduates to the next chapter of your lives. As we near the conclusion of this memorable evening, please join us in the tradition of singing our beloved alma mater led by Mr. Hebert. The words can be found in your program. He will start it, but you must finish it. Dr. Tice, esteemed Board of Education, parents, families, it is my pleasure for the last time to congratulate the class of 2025.
Guarded by the old oak tree, symbol of our goal. Steadfast is our pride in thee, its strength will write our scroll. Fayetteville-Manlius,